2022, I will be spending a considerable amount of time in my second home in Malaysia. So till now, we've been using this space only to come back for holidays. The office space that we carved out is much larger than the one that I have in India. A separate room in itself, measuring a princely 100 square feet. But most of my gear is still in India, so the opportunity is actually to gradually build this space from scratch and make this place more exciting, more effortless and productive at the same time. Do leave any of your suggestions or comments below regarding this setup that could make my home office much more exciting. I wanted a simple clock for my desk, but when I saw the Google Nest Hub for the first time, I realized that I was too narrow in my focus. So this hub provides me a voice, a visual and a touch-based interaction simultaneously, which turned out to be very powerful. It has just two physical buttons, one to increase and decrease the volume and the other to mute the microphone to avoid those pesky "Hey Google" commands when you look at the other YouTube videos.
You can ask me to help plan your day, contact people, control your home or play media.
You see what I mean? The hub comes in two sizes, but the smaller one was perfect in terms of the desk space that it consumes and provided me the right trade-off for lacking a front camera. If you do, however, pick the bigger one, it'll give you the camera as well. It's much more expensive and occupies a larger footprint on your desk if you have the space. The sound is really crisp.
Hey Google, what are my events for today?
There are 2 entries for today.
The 7-inch touchscreen is just nice and it has 3 microphones to pick up the audio. The speaker itself acts like a stand, which is a nice design touch. So this also has a bunch of sensors to track things like motion sensing or sleep sensing. There are 4 color options that allow you to best match the aesthetics of your decor. It's powered off the mains, which means it's always connected to the internet with Bluetooth connectivity and Thread support for HomeKit, and pairs well with my Gigabit Orbi mesh router. So while the laptop and the iPad have all these features, but it's not nearly as convenient when it comes to giving you assistant level information just as you need it. So this whole thing is really well built, giving you a premium feel with a cloth mesh fabric for the speaker section, just like the Apple HomePod. The initial set of voice assistant enabled devices were built specifically for voice-based interaction to provide you with a hands-free experience. As soon as you add the screen, it provides you with a completely different experience. But then, Apple doesn't have the exact replica for such a device, so Siri doesn't really compete at this level or at this price point. I like Google's integration much better than Amazon's skills. And since I use a number of Google products, I went with Google. Not to forget, I do have devices that work as Amazon Alexa and Siri as well. I've been using a physical assistant for a significant portion of my work life. So when I had the opportunity to replace a physical assistant with a virtual one, I found the Google Assistant perfect for replacing some of those physical assistants' work. So my mornings offer peak productivity and I get into the office pretty early, around 7 a.m. every day. My morning routine consists of news, videos posted by people from my own genre on YouTube, knowing about the weather, and a quick browse of the events in today's calendar. My main calendaring system is a combination of the Google Calendar and Notion. So I've built a Notion-based GTD system that enables to control everything from the home page inside of Notion. Even if I make the entries in the Google Calendar, including things like project tasks, recurring tasks, and habits, they are handled. The integration has been made possible by Notion's automation with the Notion API. You can pick up your own copy from the website link I've provided in the description. And this is where the Google Nest Hub provides me the ability to look at that daily schedule at a glance with just a simple voice command. I can also directly add those entries by just using a voice command or a handoff from other apps like Calendly using client interactions. The other time management tool I use quite frequently is the Pomodoro timer, which again is supported by the hub. So as I'm listening to my schedule, the news or YouTube videos, I also get through my emails and work through those that demand my immediate attention. Finally, the hub lets me set reminders at a specific time or duration with a simple voice command. You must have noticed that I say voice command so many times. From an action perspective, I'm looking for ways to use my hands, my legs, and my voice simultaneously to work together. Sensible home automation fits right into those objectives with a plethora of home automation devices, from smart switches and plugs to smart bulbs and lights. So I've integrated my Hue bulbs, the power strips for my office, my fans, and my other studio equipment to switch on my studio with a simple voice command. And of course, the same holds true when I end my day. If I want to reach out to my clients, my family or friends, I can just make a duo call from the device without bothering much about which country they're really in. Though this doesn't have a camera, I can see the caller if they have their camera on. I can also check in on the weather, the news, or listen to my favorite music on YouTube, or play specific videos using Bluetooth paired from my mobile. While I have this in my office, it can additionally do sleep tracking and quality of sleep measurement if you're planning to put this into your bedroom. So you might ask me, what's missing? The device is a great office tool, but it lacks some of the features that a phone or a tablet has. For example, it doesn't integrate with Gmail for privacy reasons. You can't add functionality through apps from the Google Play Store. Google should look at this gap, since it could be a potential opportunity for app developers and for Google, because the only competition it has so far really is Amazon. The $99 price tag for the smaller unit is a steal in my opinion for the features that it provides. I can't say the same thing for the $229 price tag for the bigger unit. It does look pretty though. If you're not yet part of this community, do consider subscribing and don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay notified of new videos. If you like this video, consider sharing it with your friends. Stay safe, stay healthy, peace.